Hey guys, what's up? It's Cecily, and tonight we're going to talk about the latest debate on social media. A 9-year-old's American flag tattoo sparks debate about tattooing minors. A recent incident involving a 9-year-old girl receiving a tattoo in Yuma, Arizona has ignited widespread controversy and sparked discussions about the ethics of tattooing minors. The girl, a refugee from Turkey, she received an American flag tattoo on her arm at Black Onyx Empire Tattoo. Initially requesting a portrait of Donald Trump on her neck, the tattoo artist known as Sosa persuaded her to choose the flag instead. Now, he says that the tattoo was originally done in 2024 when she was only 9. He decided to post the video just recently when she returned for a touch-up. Not sure why he decided to post this, but he said how my phone is going to sound like after I post this, and then proceeded to add the money chime noise. Well, he did get a lot of attention, but I don't think it's the attention that he wanted. He tried to prevent it by hiking up the price. He said he raised the price from $80 to $500, and that the family was actually excited about paying the higher price. Maybe they thought that they would get better service. I don't know. He definitely received backlash and negative reviews on his tattoo shop. In fact, people went to Google, they went to Yelp, and they lit him on fire. And not only that, industry professionals started to speak out and said that he's basically giving the industry a bad name because a lot of people attribute tattoo parlors as not being the most moral places on earth. And that folks will do anything for money and they don't think about their clients' well-being and their mental health, which I've seen some of these tattoos. I often think that too, like, did you ask this person what they really wanted? Like, what did this mean before I put the devil on your back, with 3D eyes and everything? Long story short, he defended his decision, stating that he believed that the family would find another tattoo artist and that they would actually go through with the tattoo. So he thought that it was important for him to save her from herself by giving her a nice American flag tattoo. He said he really fell in love with the girl's story, them being refugees. He said he felt good about doing it. He said, but he does believe tattooing children is ethically wrong, and that he believes that there should be stricter age laws. I personally think that he felt compelled to say that when people just started going in on him, because you didn't have to tell us, Sosa. Sosa could have took this to the grave and we would not have known. That's the tattoo. And she's tiny. That little arm is going to stretch out. She's going to grow. She's going to get married and possibly have some children and gain some weight. Like that flag is going to change over time. And that's my problem with tattoos. Because I saw all of my friends get tattoos in college. Literally, I worked at a tattoo parlor. It was a tattoo parlor. They pierced people. They had streetwear in the front, and they had SCX phone service in the back. So I worked there. We had a new tattoo artist, and so I offered like half off tattoos for all my friends. I was a resident advisor. This is a real story. I kid you not, 15 to 20 of us walked, all black kids, San Jose State, walked from Mulder Hall all the way to, I think, First Street in San Jose, which was like, okay, what are they doing? Are they a gang? Anyway. And one by one, all of these fools got the most stupid tattoos. One of my friends got like a Pink Panther with an afro smoking a blunt. He definitely changed that. And I remember telling him, like, we're only like 18 years old. You're not going to want that. All the women got tattoos in places that they needed to fix later on in life because they got bigger. Things stretched out. So knowing that, I would not have put this on her arm. And I wouldn't have made it so big. Because even if your body does stretch, I'm just thinking about in the ways that it stretches, like how the arm gets bigger and smaller and that sort of thing. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I don't know if tattoo artists think about that. They probably don't have to. This is crazy. Anyway, I have a few other people that are talking about this as well.
9-year-old girl who got a tattoo in Yuma, Arizona. So in Arizona, a minor can get a tattoo with the consent of their parents. Now, when we think minor getting a tattoo with the consent of their parents, we're thinking maybe 17, right? No, this baby was 9 years old. But get this, the parents brought their daughter out of state. So they traveled from another state to Arizona so that their 9-year-old daughter can get a tattoo of Donald Trump on her neck. You heard that right. You heard that right. The tattoo artist convinced the little girl to not get a tattoo on her neck, but instead gave her a tattoo of the American flag on her arm.
Speaking of Exhibit A, the tattoo on her arm. That's all I'm saying.
And I know what you're thinking. This is insane, right? It is for normal people. For normal people, it's insane. But for a MAGA supporter, I don't know. If you've ever doubted how cuckoo some of them are, that's how cuckoo they are. A 9-year-old, they were okay. They were consenting. They took their daughter to another state.
Okay, that's one perspective, right? Check out what some people had to say online. This is absolutely appalling and downright disgusting. A parent flying a 9-year-old across state lines just to get tattooed. This is not just bad judgment, it's child abuse, plain and simple. The parent should be held accountable and charged with child endangerment, and the tattoo artist should be arrested for their role in this horrific act. Just because something might be legal doesn't make it right. Protecting children should always be a priority, not exploiting them for something so irresponsible and unethical. What kind of garbage human being lets a 9-year-old girl get tattooed? You people are absolute scumbags who give tattoos a bad name. I highly recommend everyone contact the authorities in Yuma and demand an answer. Absolutely disgusting and appalling. Sosa is clearly a narcissist trying to paint himself off to be a savior of this alleged nightmare. Tattooing a 9-year-old? What is wrong with you? And for that matter, accepting the $500 for $80 work, according to the New York Times, may karma find you in every lifetime, regardless if this is real or not. Yikes, not every lifetime. What kind of garbage human being? Child, put it on the t-shirt. Yes. Over it.
Say it. Have y'all heard about it? I need to know. I can't. This has blown my mind. I know. No mama and daddy let their 9-year-old daughter go and get a tattoo. And what tattoo artist would actually do it? To a 9-year-old, give them a tattoo.
So I don't think anybody will actually admit that this is something that they would consider. When I looked up the videos, most people were like outraged, except for this person.
The kid that got a tattoo, I think, 9 years old.
I mean, hopefully you don't think that's right.
All right, everyone listening is going to hate me for saying this.
Oh, God.
I'd let him get a tattoo as long as, it's not something stupid.
What? What counts as stupid?
I wouldn't let him get a face tattooed on them, but an American flag, I mean, that's fine. A butterfly.
The butterfly?
Even if they regret it later on, at least they can look back at the moment and think, man, my dad took me to get that tattoo. That was super fun.
Honestly, that actually might be worth it for me. That could be just enough where, you know what? Life is about experiences, so let's do it. However, tattoos are very addictive. I've seen people get them and they get them and they get them, and I just wouldn't want my children to mark their bodies up before they realize who they are come of age. Now, both of my children told me they would get tattoos as soon as they graduated. And my ex-husband is tattooed also. So I figured, well, they'll probably get tattoos because of him. And they are, my daughter will be 28. How old are they? 28 and 26. Neither of them have tattoos. Neither one. But they would talk about, oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Neither one of them had tattoos, and I don't either. Only because I just wouldn't know what the tattoo. I would put their names on me, but I know them. They're mine. And look, I know where they at. Yeah, so I don't know what I would do. So I've just been stuck in this place, just a holding pattern for years. Like I don't know what I would get. So until I could come up with something that I want forever, which will probably be never, because I've been thinking about this for like 25 years. I don't know. Yeah, probably not going to happen.